All right. Final game. Game 3. Best of 3 is in the name, and we're 1-1. White Wolf and Phoenix have both signaled they're ready. We're jumping right into this one. I certainly hope. Come on. You're all saying, here we go. There it is. All right, Sig. Game 3. What are we looking at for bans, you think?
Uh, I, I'm not quite sure. My heart would say ban the Sejuani, but I think you can avoid that whole situation just by not feeding it. Same thing with Mogwais. Apply to tanks in the jungle. Don't feed them, and they won't change it at late game.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I think that a lot of, with all due respect to difficulties in top laning and paying attention to all the things in the minimap, I think the that first big kill on Jeff really sent the Sejuani snowballing, and they do ban it. All right.
I would like to see out of Jeff maybe something a little bit more counterplay focused, giving him all the advantage that you can. They had started to try to do that early game after that Sejuani death, I believe, that Sejuani kill, but they need to move a little faster.
And they've left the Darius available now, who had been banned in the first two games, to take care of that Sejuani instead. So we'll see if Jeff picks Darius, or if they end up letting Pointy Ball get it, who I imagine is who they're scared of picking it up. And they're going back to the Caitlyn. Did work well for him in game one. That Misfortune's damage really wasn't there.
No, and it's so difficult when you're going against a high mobility champion like that Kaisa. She can reach right back and escape most of those AoE CC opportunities that Gregosaurus had with Zyra. So I agree with the call. Back to Kate.
Ashaway happy to grab Lux again. And we will see what the follow-up here is. I'd be interested to see if Gregosaurus goes for... Okay, we have Lux Kaisa again. Did go very well for White Wolf in that last game. I'm wondering if they're going to grab Thresh here. I mean, go big, man. Game 3.
With the Morgana ban, it's definitely a huge opportunity, but you have to be careful that you're not just answered immediately. And there's the Vi I talked about earlier. I think we're going to see a lot more of that focus top, where he can just press R and then go right in. But I think this is probably the much better pick. Nautilus, you're dragging yourself to them, not landing your hook and then getting stunned where you are. Nautilus won't take that. He's coming to you regardless.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Vi. I feel like Warwick has been doing some good work for Alonzi. I feel like this is a, well, we're going into comfort picks because it's game 3 situation, as opposed to playing into what's been working.
Well, Vi does a lot of the same things that Warwick does, but she is much better in terms of ganking efficiency, where I think Warwick is definitely more objective focused early game. But I think that's out of the question now. Olaf is the early game master when it comes to jungling objectives, so I think this is going to be a completely different team White Wolf that we're going to see. So I'm excited. Brandana got huge gains on that Sejuani, and if that happens to an Olaf, just before 20 minutes, it could be over, folks.
Well, we'll see what this last ban is. Take out that Orianna. Alright.
I think this could be the chance where we see the Zoe come out. That would definitely be something I think Chaosix would be very happy about. He has a lot of good playtime on that. Or perhaps Zillion and Olaf. Oh, just the backline reach that has.
Ooh.
I definitely think that's a top lane rise. I don't think that that's mid rise. I think that's the late game scaling that they're looking for with AP. I don't think it's mid rise.
You do not believe it's mid-rise? Alright.
I would be willing to put money on it almost.
Okay. Well, I won't take you up on that. Ooh.
Good. I'm pretty broke.
There's that Azir. Everyone's pulling out the comfort picks. Since we were Now, actually, I'll wait till we're in our cooling off period here before the game actually starts. Um, ooh, Irelia. All right, I haven't seen too much of. I haven't cast too much of new Irelia, so that'll be fun.
Definitely a huge skill difference when you're comparing it to that Renekton, where Renekton just had to land the stun after he dived in. But Aurelia definitely has that carry potential. That Rise is going to have a lot of difficulty early game dealing with, and if this Aurelia gets ahead, Rise is not going to catch up. But that Victor mid lane, that's going to be very difficult for this Azir to deal with. As Victor's one of those champs that can outreach an Azir if need be.
Yep, love me some victors. That's very exciting to see. All right, so I'm not seeing too much in the way of durability coming out of White Wolf here. That's my first observation.
Rise is a little tanky late game when he gets the the AP scepter under his belt, the mana scepter. But you don't have to be tanky when the opponent's dead, and that's something that this comp does very well early. That with the exception of top, but that Rise is an island. He's going to stay up there. He's not going to do anything except farm.
I mean, I suppose there isn't as much durability coming out of Phoenix either. Nautilus obviously is a beast, and Vi can get durable if she wants to. But compared to last game, I don't know if we're going to see the 6,000 hit points that we saw earlier.
No, I don't think we will either.
But yeah, all right. So we have in the bot lane, Phoenix is a lot more mobile than they were last game. Caitlyn and Nautilus both can get around if they want to, obviously using their abilities. Um, Against that same kind of that Kaisa Lux, Kaisa Arcane Soda used very aggressively with that Russian to clean up kills. And
I agree with you, Kenos, and I think this is all going to be. Pointy Ball had not. Performed so well the first two games, but this game with him playing Rise, there's so much pressure on him that if Ace does take this and with his squad to the late game, he has to be in a position where he can perform because they're going to be relying on that scaling AP damage from him, and Victor with that CC. I don't want to guarantee it, but I would say that Victor is probably going to be glacial augment as well. We've seen that a lot out of Chaotix during this set.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and we get some more of that CC. A lot of those nice slows. Got the prisons from Lux and Rise will work for them very well. And I mean, Victor's prison can also work as a bit of a snare as well when he upgrades it. Um, and you know, you've got some of the nice scaling out of this Azir. You see when Ace plays Azir, he can get to one shot status. Caitlyn, we saw getting to one shot status as well. Who do you think Vi is going to be rocket fisting in on more?
Oh, if they prioritize this, both the top and the bot lane are incredibly viable choices. Pre six, Kaisa is very vulnerable, and they've changed it so Vi is I believe she's now oh, I can't remember the terminology, but she can't be stopped by a Lux Q when she
Okay.
presses R. But I think Rise. If I was going to put my money on it, you want that Aurelia to snowball immediately, and that's what this whole comp's relying on is early game aggression.
Okay.
They want to fight early and not allow any kind of scaling to happen,
All right.
except Azir. Azir, he's the only one that's like, okay, we'll take us to 40 minutes, fight me.
And Azir, of course, will also help if they get a lot of turrets taken down quickly with his oft forgotten passive.
It's one of those when you hear about it, you're like, oh, that's going to be broken, and then when you see it, you're like, oh, that's so lackluster.
It is lackluster. I'm not going to disagree. But, you know, if there is an advantage that White Wolf takes early, we might see that come out more than we would otherwise. All right.
If anything, it's something I think Ace would lean into the fact that he could trade his mid lane tower after that 14-minute mark and still feel a little bit more secure farming safely. That's the benefit of it for him.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, going into the skins. Ooh, no skin on the Irelia. Don't
Uh,
don't don't like that Victor skin though.
I like it. Thematically, it's my kind of thing. But I really love the IG skins.
Hmm. Ooh, quick load this time. All right. I guess that must have been the internet there screwing it up. All right. So as we're going into this last game, I'm going to take this moment to coin our mid off season early game bits as Legends of Runeterra talking time. So Sig, what region do you want to see in Legends of Runeterra next?
I am excited for seeing Bilgewater. I think that that's going to have some cool, maybe some stealing mechanics. Uh, I've enjoyed what they've done so far thematically with a lot of the different regions, but I think Bilgewater is going to be fun.
I'm looking forward to Shurima myself, because I'm a big mid range or control player, and I think that just with Nasus as a character in that sort of region, they're going to be a region that skews more toward late game, long drawn out control.
I think that would be good, but I was thinking about that, and I think with Enlightened being a mechanic already,
Hmm.
and the thing with Shurima was them. Oh, and we are going to see aggression. Ace getting caught out in that prison by Ash away. Going to stop any kind of gank going on, any kind of tomfoolery. But it looks like they're going to continue the fight. They want to contest right off the bat. They want this blue buff.
Well, we will.
Uh,
Go ahead.
TLDR, I think that they're going to have to come up with a different mechanic than the Ascended mechanic that you would think Shurima would have from lore.
Or they could just have them like be, spread enlightened around. Because I mean, enlightened is in more things already. Karma has it as well.
True, very true.
Well, we'll see what happens when they get around to doing that. But in the meantime, we're playing the other Riot game, Project Alpha. Wait,
Yes, everyone, welcome to the first ever Valorant stream. Valorant. What is it, Kiddos? Valorant or Valorant?
I don't know. I'm not paying attention.
Well, glad you could be here for our TFT Invitational. And
Uh,
after this, folks, join us for Blitzcrank's Poro Roundup.
all right, we got some fighting already down here in the bot lane. Good prison there by Ashaway, but got that durability of Gregosaurus, keeping him alive and nice. Pointy Ball taking some damage from Jeff, but Jeff also taking some damage from Pointy Ball, so it's all even. Have Chaos and Ace having staff fights up in the top lane. And might have an early gank here from Brandana, who's already level 3. Oh yeah, big wraparound here. Here we go, Ace. What are you gonna do? Does not have dash, I'm guessing? Nope. Does have flash though. Oh, that misses. There's first blood. Oh, executed.
Oh my gosh, I bet you Ace is kicking himself now, but he's thankfully didn't die.
Yeah, he might die anyway here. Big combo there from Chaos. Ace gets away with 10 hit points. Oh, and now jump in from Alon Z, but there's that stun. So flashes are being blown all over the place. No kills. Well, that turret's got a kill, but that doesn't count. Ooh, good root there on the Caitlyn. Oh, good pull there as well. A lot of back and forth here early on. Arcane Soda taken very low. Pixels on his side as that Q misses. And Jeff might... Oh, ho, ho.
That is exactly how Jeff wanted that to happen, I guess.
Well, it worked out for him, regardless of if that was the plan or not. We're going to see a big teleport coming in here. Jeff better run. We have the Olaf as well. Getting a little bit of a flashback to game 1 here. It's all going to come down to this axe, though Jeff does not have flash. Yeah, that's oh, good little dash there. He did throw up the counter as well. Nope, just dead. Alright. But he got first blood, so I'm sure he's fine with that. Probably could have stood to go back a little earlier. Get some of those wards up more often.
It is what it is, but no matter what, he's got the advantage over. Oh nope, Roz got the kill. So nope, still very difficult lane, but I think he can keep it going.
Yeah, we see Brandana once again being very active in lane. Seen him play it like that, very aggressive jungler in all stages. Poppy was all over the place, liked that top lane quite a bit, but rotated everywhere equally. Both of these junglers being very present today.
Very. It's been a highlight in terms of gameplay and mechanics, and I'm thankful for all the players playing, but it's been a show. Thank you.
Yeah. With so many best-of-2 games, we ever so rarely get a best-of-3, so it's very exciting to see that. Envy might be in a little bit of trouble here. Wishing she was a Karthus, I'm sure.
Compared to the prior 2 games, we've had more fighting in the first 5 minutes of this one than the first 10 minutes of either one prior.
And we do have Brandana now doing a little bit of a swap here, holding the door for Victor. Victor has come back, though. Still only level 1 on his upgrades, though. Or level 0, I guess, technically.
Knos, anytime I see a good Ryze or a good Aurelia play, it makes me want to try the champ. And I gotta tell you, watching these top laners fight, it's making me want to pick up both champs. Very well done by both players.
Well, I think Ryze must be one of the champions that everyone in the game owns, so go for it. Probably like one of the only ones, like probably him and Annie.
I'm thinking about Garen now.
Oh yeah, Garen. That's right. I've forgotten that they have like actual give out ones now. I just figured as we were talking about people who have been around for long enough. Oh, we got a Vi trying an early dragon here. I don't think anyone spotted it. Brandana probably would have headed down there if he had. Arcane Soda is gonna peek here though, and they do spot it. Yes, they do, and Vi gets out. Unfortunate. Might have maybe stayed if I was Vi actually. But, oh well. First dragon to White Wolf again. Went well for him last time that happened.
You win some, you lose some.
Jeff pushed under turret. Both R6. Slight XP advantage to Pointy Ball. Ooh, good snare by Pointy Ball here. Jeff taken low. Definitely going to go back. Lucky for him, Olaf is nowhere to bother him. Arcane Soda just hit 5, but Envy is also around there, so that's not a problem. Ashaway getting items and coming back. And Brandana continues to very efficiently farm. Almost to 6. Both mid laners just to 7 almost. And CS lead is pretty even across the board for everybody. Checking out gold. About the same. Not seeing such a big gold advantage from First Bloods anymore.
We do see some aggression in the bot side, though. Gregosaurus being very liberal under tower with that hook throw.
Yeah, they're thinking about Arcane Soda there. Gregosaurus, if he was 6, I'm sure he'd go for it, but not there yet. Going to be another third of a level. Brandana is spotted and will be going back. LNZ is nearby. Ace getting bullied a little bit by Chaos there. Choosing to farm rather than poke with his servant. And we do have Arcane Soda's Kaisa going back. Very smart choice there as well. So we'll see Ace moving a little bit here. Not checking for wards really. I'm not sure. Maybe he was deciding if he might want to go in for a dive and then changed his mind. Good little poke there on the Victor, keeping him honest. But really not putting out the same kind of damage that Victor is right now.
Oh my. Big kill coming out, Arcane Soda. Going down to the ultimate from Gregosaurus.
Missed that, folks. Sorry about that. Was expecting a dive in there in the mid lane, and it looks like Vi might be doing it anyway, but is spotted by those wards. Brandana taking a little loop here. Was spotted. So decides to go elsewhere. And the mid laners are kind of dancing back and forth here. Vi is stealing red buff. Olaf is coming to say something about that, but Vi should get out in plenty of time. Yep. Tried to anticipate the recall there.
Made it out clean, though.
Yep. Very nice. And now Ace gets a few pokes on that turret plating, but nothing significant. Ooh, more fighting down here in the bot lane. Ashaway taken very low.
More follow-up from these hooks coming out of Gregosaurus. Just so oppressive in this lane, allowing now almost 30 CS advantage to Caitlyn. Envy's really getting the boon off of that.
Yeah, 800 gold lead down in the bot lane because of that. We have Olaf being slightly sneaky up here in the top lane. We'll see if they end up grabbing Jeff with that. Good use of that buckler as well, helping get the big gold gains over to Envy. Trying to lure Jeff out. Ooh, they do root him. Oh, Jeff, you don't want to do that. Good flash. Probably unnecessary, but good to get that space, because you got to get out of there.
Do you see some turret plating going across?
A lot of pings all over the place here. It looks like they're calling to collapse in that bot lane. They may not need it, though. Gregosaurus once again going big. Huge damage from Envy, and they're not done. There comes the big jump in by Alonz. Decides to leave, gives the kill over to Caitlyn, though it looked like Ace wanted it. They almost ran out of minions there, but a fresh wave comes in, so they're going to get that. Meanwhile, we have White Wolf taking advantage of the situation to get the Rift Guardian.
You got to take your advantages where you can get them, and with this huge aggression coming out on the bot side, I'm glad that they're prioritizing top, trying to equalize some.
So they don't manage to get the turret, and White Wolf manages to get the Herald. So, I mean, that's a pretty good exchange there, I'd say.
I think the smart thing that's going to happen is they're going to trade this Drake for top turret, because it will be popped as soon as they pop Herald.
Well, here comes the Herald, and that should do a big shot to this turret. And bam. Very nice. Alright, so the map has changed to its ocean layout. We've seen 3 different layouts today. That's very nice.
It's always nice, refreshing. Palate cleansers.
So first turret going over to White Wolf, 1 dragon apiece. And they're going for a second turret. Good back and forth down here in the bot lane, despite the notable gold lead. 1,300 now that Caitlyn has. But they are definitely feeling that gold lead as well. She could take a snipe right here, actually. Yeah, maybe not.
No, I don't think she's fed enough to do that yet. But 1 item in, she's going to hit like a truck.
We have Alonz dropping a ward there, so they do see Arcane Soda and Ashaway. Brandana collapsing in on the top, though. Definitely want to fall back there. Ace in a little bit of trouble, but then he turns it around on the Victor. Does get stunned. Victor is on level 1. Yes, he is on level 1 of his stuff. And here comes Vi the other way. Ace needs to keep running for a little bit there. Grabs some strategic healing, thanks Ocean Drake. And manages to get out. So a lot of kills Phoenix getting early here.
Very well played by Alonz, counter ganking there. Very well run.
Good cutoff there by Gregosaurus. I would have liked him to have stayed a little bit closer there, just to make sure Azir was going to be okay, because Azir's taking a lot of damage he wouldn't have had to otherwise, and they're going to keep chasing. But they should all be okay as long as no one goes back too far. Ooh.
And here's the ultimate from Lux.
Or not.
Oh, well, that's a missed opportunity.
Down in the bot lane, all that excitement in the mid, missed Envy, just doing Envy things. 3-0. But might get another turret here. In fact, they probably will. Alright, 2 turrets for White Wolf. Gold lead still 1,000.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Chaos still at Mark 1. Ooh, good use of that Rise ult. Envy in a lot of trouble here. Interesting use of the flash. Gonna try to sidestep around, but there is just too many snares. Tasty shutdown. Gold going to Pointy Ball.
Tried to dance on them, didn't work.
Yeah, gotta look out for those short range teleports. Oh, got Ace taking a ton of damage in the mid lane as well. Chaos trying to collapse a little bit here. Ace has really been on the back foot for most of these exchanges. Gregosaurus also on the back foot. Probably won't be able to hold this turret, though we do have Jeff coming down to assist. Should collapse on Ashaway at the very least here. Yep, there's the Blade Prison. Ashaway flashes out of it. Pointy Ball decides not to flash out of it, going in instead. Laser hits Gregosaurus, dealing a huge amount of damage. Jeff manages to close out on that Rise. Alon Z getting chased, but at full health, so should be alright. Both of these characters should probably fall back. Gregosaurus almost taken out there. Good use of his shield at the last second. Jeff really is just doing the Irelia thing, dancing around the battlefield.
I'm so impressed by Ashaway. Even in the midst of being pressured there, she had the foresight and the ability to throw out that poke, try and secure some kills on Gregosaurus. Very well done.
Arcane Soda moving forward here as well. Dragon will be coming around the mountain before you know it, yeah, but it is an Ocean Drake, so coming around the ocean. Envy and Gregosaurus pushing together, taking some nice jungle minions. Creeps, camps, words. Ooh, Gregosaurus getting a little caught out here. Does manage to pull himself out of the stun, but Arcane Soda is so aggressive. Throws up the ult and should be able to get out of it. Oh, big damage from Envy here. Will he get the kill? Yes, he will. Caitlyn's here, folks.
That headshot damage is just so much.
He's also been getting a ton of damage from those traps that everyone keeps stepping in. Oh, a little too far forward here, though, with his tank being pretty weak here, but Vi goes straight in. Here comes the snipe. Good block by Olaf, though I'm not sure how intentional that was. In his unstoppable state, that is the end of one. We might have the end of two. Gregosaurus is going to have to go in here. Jeff does manage to get the closeout on the Kaisa, though. Envy is going to try to get a few more hits in here. Good shield by Ashaway. Not enough, though. Jeff is turning online, and it's scary. Pointy Ball and Ashaway are cut off from their escape by Jeff here. Jeff is just waiting. Pointy Ball might end up being a little out of position here if he decides to chase. And he does not.
So much contention, just trying to make sure that these drakes end up in the right hands. I'm particularly impressed by Olaf. He really tried to hold off as much as he could at that point, but just didn't happen. I think this will mean that the Drake is going to go over to Phoenix.
Well, we'll see what happens. Everyone is falling back. Ashaway steps on a bear trap there and loses 60% of her health. It happens. And now we just have a Kaisa clearing out wards.
I was wrong. I thought Jeff would have maybe took the opportunity, but no.
Seer heading back as well. So everyone kind of, after that fight, taking a breath, getting themselves positioned. Victor not really loading up on items yet. Just sitting on a blasting wand and a sheen. Still Mark 1. What did he upgrade? I'm guessing his laser. It doesn't show us what he upgraded. That's interesting. He couldn't have not upgraded anything, I hope. Whatever. I guess we could just watch and see. It was his laser. Fantastic. And we do have Phoenix going for this dragon. Relatively uncontested. So just was a bit of a pause on Jeff taking it solo. Meanwhile, the Rise is split pushing hard.
Oh yeah, he's activated now. Got some of those AP garage sale items under his belt, but he's got the completed Seraph's Embrace, so he's ready to duel.
Well, Ace is going to take him up on that. Azir shows up, dives straight in. Looks like there's a whole team rotation here trying to help out the Rise. Gregosaurus taking a ton of damage. Is going to run blindly into the whole team if he's not careful. Does pop out the ult and is taken out. Jeff tries to come in to assist. Ace is now going to get taken out. Good flash, man, just barely get out of there. Blast cones away. This 5-man of White Wolf is very scary.
My question is what are we fighting over right now? Pointy Ball potentially caught out. Envy putting in the damage. Were they looking at the Baron? I just don't know what we were fighting over there.
I think it was them chasing Pointy Ball is basically what we were fighting over. Pointy Ball's right to be in their top lane.
That's fair. That's fair. I really hope both teams can have some kind of maybe a constitutional agreement on that to figure out his potential rights.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. He's not wearing the Uncle Sam skin. Alright, so we have Ace split pushing as well. Still only one turret under Phoenix's belt. Ace looking to change that maybe, but the Olaf is coming up to contest. 3-man push down here in the mid lane. Oh. Olaf grabs red buff first, then heading up. I don't think Ace is going to deal enough damage here quickly enough. Jeff thinking about collapsing. There was no ward there, so they didn't know he was there. Here comes the snipe. Not that much damage, but then they jump on him as well. So that's one down, but a big laser. There's a trap here, teleport coming in. Rise is here, leaving from the bot lane. Gregosaurus may end up dying, flashes to get away. Trap fails to connect. Envy, so sad to see. Azir, relatively full health, manages to get away from the Olaf and is coming down to help out a little bit here. A turret could be very nice in that position, but he's busy dealing with the Olaf. Envy's also in a lot of trouble. No one is stepping on his traps. The poor dear. Vi coming in, misses the grab.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Turret Victor. That's with
Oh.
a C, not a K.
Just a little bit too close there, but incredible triple kill coming out of Pointy Ball. A lot to be proud of there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Brandana just tanking under turret. Big push there. That's going to be a 1-for-1. And Jeff is angry. He's coming for Lux. He's not going to get her.
More pressure in the top side. Chaosic still trying to push that.
Chaosix is now Mark II. Moving up in the world. Next dragon will be a third ocean. Like you do. Will Greg grab him here? Nope. Just doing a little ward struggling. But yeah, this Rise looking very scary. 6-3. Most of his team's kills, in fact. Arcane Soda trying to farm up a little bit, but taking a lot of damage from these Raptors. Check out the gold again. 23 gold lead there on this Rise. Ace a little bit up in the mid lane. 3,400 gold lead for the ADC, Caitlyn. Looks like we might have a bit of a fight here against this Victor. A lot of damage coming down. Snipe for Caitlyn is not available.
Well, you want to get as much poke in as you can, because here in a few seconds this Drake's going to come up, and it's going to be an all-out war.
Yep, we'll see what happens. Ashaway, oh, a little bit of a collapse there, but there is a route available. Does have her laser. Could deal a lot of damage to Ace here with that laser in the right opportunity. Probably saving it for that dragon. Rise, meanwhile, pushing down on that bot lane turret. Gonna try to keep an eye on both these things at once. Ace taken very low. Double collapse here on this Rise. Rise should go down. Is any justice in the universe for Phoenix? And there is.
very good job with the CC there, preventing that realm warp from going off. Right timing.
Alright, the dragon has landed, and it is a 4v3 situation for the next 30-some seconds. Possibly even more than that, since Rise does not have his teleport available. Brandana is coming along on the backside. Ace is very low, but Caitlyn is weak as well. Can't be disabled, doesn't matter. There's the laser. Missed.
Well, you miss 100% of the lasers you don't shoot. I think that was Vince Lombardi.
Well, regardless of which hockey player said it, it was a valiant effort and probably would have worked if Ace had decided to go straight off instead of veering into the ocean. River. The water body. And we do have Baron up now, but obviously not the right time to take it. Ace still trying for that top turret, pointy ball intercepting him. There is a level advantage and definitely a gold advantage here as well. Nautilus may be coming to help, but it looks like he's more worried about wards right now. Ace in a lot of trouble. Is he going to try to throw up that turret? He does not. Oh, now he does, but it's too little too late. There's the flash. Vi comes in to intercept. Well done there, and that's going to be a dead Rise.
Very poignant flash there at the end. Oh, lots of damage coming across.
Yeah, tons of damage. Jeff might be in a little bit of trouble here. Tries to go in against the Olaf. Envy should be able to take out Brandana here. They do get the Ignite on, but the snipe finishes him. Ace might get taken out. Does get taken out. Good job by Ashaway there. Envy continuing to make gains for his team.
Oh, well, so far, it's really nice of this Kaisa to support Ashaway. Arcane Soda doing a great job. Making sure he shares time on the carry. It's very fair.
Well, you know, when you're playing with Ashaway, sometimes, no matter what support she's playing, you end up supporting her.
Oh, Realm Warp coming in, trying to catch somebody out.
Doesn't quite work. Envy's in a little bit of trouble here. Does get taken down. That was a bit of an ugly flash there. Looks like there might be a full rotation over to Baron now.
Yeah, I think they can burst this down pretty quick too. Rise has tons of damage under his belt.
And not only that, yeah, almost 500 damage on that one spell. No Caitlyn available means that almost all of the damage from Phoenix is still respawning. Good territory denial. Oh, they get chased off. Interesting. What do you think about that call there, Sig?
I think it was the correct one. I wouldn't want to go for the coin flip when you've built this momentum back, when you've held them to a 1k gold difference. Don't blow it all on a coin flip there.
Well, the gold's gonna increase quickly here as they manage to take down these last two, if they manage to take down these last two outer turrets. Most of the inner turrets for Phoenix are in pretty bad shape though, so could swing right back in White Wolf's favor.
Yeah, this game by no means is over for anybody. So yes, I'm pulling off Baron right call.
Alright, so we'll see what the next steps are for both teams here. Rise has gone back to that bot lane that he enjoys pushing so much. Vi is going to finish off this top turret, at least he hopes to. There is some danger rotating up, but gonna fall back here. One would hope. I said one would hope. Well, Brandana is collapsing on him with Kaisa. Alright. Rise continuing that split push though. Might get that turret. Should be able to based on the positioning. Though both teleports for Phoenix are available if they want to try to save that. They are pinging to try to save that, but Ace is choosing to walk. So
yeah, I don't think you can TP there in effective time.
And they're no, Ace thinks that he's trying to run where he just TPs, or yeah, just uses his back. Alright, so Caitlyn is setting up a nice wall of bear traps. Gregosaurus de-warding in the mid lane here. Arcane Soda going for the scuttle so that they have that nice little speed boost. This dragon will be another linchpin in this story. Important chapter in the book we're writing.
Well, with it being soul point for Phoenix, you really want to fight this as hard as you can, because this is one of those places where gold stops mattering.
Well, we'll see what happens. Last time we had a position like this, Alon Z managed to swoop in and steal it in a game of several steals. And we will see if it comes to that point as well. Victor is in full glorious evolution. Looks like this is going to go relatively uncontested. Alon Z is
Oh God, Ace.
Oh.
Bursted down.
Blue team manages to get the Ocean Drake again. Alon Z is a thief today.
Incredible steal from Alon Z Tardis. It doesn't. I don't know if it'll matter, as they did lose 2, and there are 30-second death timers before it turns into a 4v5. 40 seconds until it's a 5v5. But man, what a steal!
I feel to grab pointy ball here. There is a big ult, lots of damage. Here we go. Jeff jumping in on there. Good job by Victor. Huge laser though. That is no kill. And just pointy ball and just Envy left after that attempt to take out pointy ball. 5 seconds until Ace is there to help. 5v2 is what it will turn into. Arcane Soda, though, really out of position there. Ace destroys her with some help from Caitlyn.
Oh yeah. Well, I think you walk out here and then you head towards Baron.
Gonna have a full team in 10 seconds. Ocean Drake buff does exist. Ace throwing up his turret. Just a little bit of stoppage there. Though that might just lead to the... Oh, god damn it.
Wow. That's what Vision will do for you, folks. That auto attack probably bought them Baron.
Need to learn to actually stop philosophizing. Alright, doesn't matter. Baron should get taken here. We'll see if they're able to steal it. Oh, good ult over the wall there to interrupt that. And a big flash, too. Having to pop ult just to get out of there. Vi keeps going. Might be going a little too far here, though. They aren't that out of the woods, but Jeff is suddenly woken up. Attempted an ult there to push people back, but does not quite work out. And now suddenly it is a 4v2. They're going for this turret. Big snipe on Arcane Soda as well is going to force him back. Teleport from Ace to save turrets.
It's what a soul. That's what this Ocean Soul's gonna do for you. They're just gonna be able to continually just keep up this aggression.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts. Pointy Ball being back up is going to do a lot for White Wolf. In fact, I'd probably back up right now, and it looks like that's what they're doing too. Got almost 2 turrets out of that, though.
These guys are healing so much, you can just siege eternally now. This is going to be one heck of a slobber knocker. If it makes it the next 3 minutes to this Elder Drake, it's going to be something.
I think with Pointy Ball back up, as long as no one gets caught out of position, this slobber knocker, as you say, will continue for 3 minutes.
It's a good word. It could be a booger bash, a saliva showdown. But slobber knocker is the vernacular that I do tend to stick to.
Okay. Alright, so more positioning going on here. Both teams throwing down control wards. So both teams have relatively equivalent vision at this point. Ashaway coming in to clear that out, though, which will give White Wolf soul vision. Oh, but the control ward got picked off as well. Or, oh no, the control ward got unplaced because his owner placed a different one. So now they don't.
It's a good way to deny. It's one of the only deny mechanics in the whole game.
All right. So, with this dragon coming very soon here, we need to make sure that no one gets picked off on either side. Pointy Ball doing a lot of damage to Gregosaurus, though. So Gregosaurus may want to try to head back. Does have that ocean thing. Is going in here. Oh, Alon Z takes out Victor on the opposite side. And here we go in. Pointy Ball also taken out. The collapse is happening. Oh, big move in by Jeff. Throws up that wall. Ashaway is trapped momentarily. Arcane Soda tries to do some trickery there, but gets taken out. This is suddenly, just out of nowhere, Ace. Not the player, just the thing that happened. Though he was involved also. So now they are split pushing hard. Where did this come from?
That was very smart of Team Phoenix to avoid the team fight. That was actually a series of skirmishes across the entirety of the bottom side of the map. They were able to get those picks, continue the picks happening, and getting them on key players, such as the Victor, who would be so essential in zoning off that any team fights, and killing Pointy. When you kill Pointy, you win the game.
Well, with two quick objectives, a close game turns into a win. Very quick finale there, but congratulations to Phoenix winning 2-0.
So impressive from both teams. This was something to behold to. So thank you so much for providing us with this wonderful entertainment.
Let's check out some damage graphs before I wrap up here. It was the Caitlyn and Rise show. Ah, man.
Man, Rise does so much damage, and the support Lux,
Yeah.
very well done. Dealing more damage than your mid, your jungle, and your AD.
I'm gonna pull out some fun here. Physical damage versus magic damage. Tiny little bit of physical damage. Just a little bit. 603. Ace did 99 physical damage.
Man.
I wonder what the record is for lowest physical damage. That'd be close to it. I don't even know how you could get lower than that by just never attacking. You're a support who's just constantly right clicking the whole game.
I could see Yumi getting it.
Oh yeah, I suppose with Yumi's existence. But we have not seen the LCUS yet.
Well, hopefully we will here soon. I know I've had a fantastic time tonight, kiddos.
Yeah, I hope everyone who was watching enjoyed it. Chat was a little bit quieter than normal, but most of our talkers were playing. So what can you do? Yeah. So see if we can rock some more of these spontaneous LCUS games. If we do, we will let you all know about them.
We've got 13 viewers right now, and more than likely it's players. If you guys want to do this, organize it. Shout out to Alonzi Tardis for getting the ball rolling on this tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's asking for more LCUS stuff, but in lieu of it being a full-on tournament, scrims, all these sorts of great things. Grab 4 people, grab 5 people, cheat, have a team of 7 people. I don't really care. If I'm available, I'll cast it.
And I hopefully will get to play next time. But Kinos, thank you for having me. Viewers, thank you for having me.
Yeah, great to have you back, Sig, and maybe we'll do some Legends of Runeterra stuff.
Oh, please, just send me the invite. I'm waiting to get thrashed.
All right. You all take care and you have a good night.